No. Am I reading the title right? There can't be. There's no way. Our clickbait god Morgz is leaving YouTube? I just simply can't believe it. Anyway, guys, what's up? It's your boy Voltage. Welcome back to another video. As you can see, we have some reacting to do to our clickbait god. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you. Come along and see it's true, but the world is pretty cold.
It's Morgz here. To be honest, I don't even know how to start this video. Like, I've just been sat here for like 2 minutes straight now, thinking of how to start this video, but I'm genuinely so nervous. I don't even know what to say, man.
Well, Morgz, you could start off the video by saying, I'm sorry for flexing the thousands and thousands of dollars, but honestly, it's okay. It's kind of, I'm gonna be honest, as much as I don't like Morgz as a YouTuber, I gotta say, it is sad to see someone who honestly did very well on the platform. It's sad to kind of see them go, but obviously, Morgz is more of a meme than he was a YouTuber to some, but it's still sad to see someone that you watched and I guess you could say grew up with. It's sad to see them leave the planet. Well, not... Wow, it got real dark there. It's sad to see them leave the platform. But, I mean, hopefully we'll see him return, because if so, he'll give me some great content.
Video. No screaming, no shouting, no clickbait.
No acting like we're on ecstasy. No, I'm kidding. But, it's gonna be good to watch him sit down and actually really talk to us. Because we have yet to see that side of Morgz, so I wonder if it's gonna change. I wonder if it's gonna be different.
Need to talk to you guys. I've been wanting to make a video like this, opening up to you guys and talking with you guys for years, and I haven't. I've been so nervous to do.
So I mean, yeah, I get it. Like, it's your channel, and also like do what you want. But how are you nervous to be yourself? Like, I'm not nervous to be myself on my channel, because the point of my channel is to make everybody laugh and have a good time and like react to stuff. So like, I'm fine with openly being myself and making content that I know is gonna make you guys laugh. But like Morgz, obviously we've known him to be like, oh, we've known him to be like the younger version of Mr. Beast. So like, what I don't get is why just show us this now? If it's your channel, then you could have showed us this at like a later date, like when you first started your channel.
Title, it's true, guys. I'm leaving YouTube for a little while. In this video, I'm going to explain why. If I could ask one thing, it would just be that you guys watch this video and listen and just hear me out, because you do not understand how long I have been wanting to make this video for.
Well, obviously we don't know how long he's been wanting to make this video for. But like, you can't be nervous to put out content that you feel is true to yourself. Like, if I want to speak about something like a religious topic, then I'll speak about it, but I'll speak about it in a tone that won't make people like mad at me or something. Like, it's all how you say it, and I think the word I'm looking for is persuade it to people. Like, if you come out just being a jerk at the beginning, then people aren't going to take you seriously. They're just going to think, oh, he's just doing this for more content, and he's just doing it for views. If you come out saying, hey, this is how I want to talk, hey, this is the real me, I hope you aren't mad or anything, like, then yeah. But obviously we are here to stick around, because that's what I do. It's my job to listen and react to these videos, so...
I have been wanting to make this video for. I don't have a script for this video, I don't have notes, I don't have anything. I'm just going to be talking to you guys and explaining all the stuff I've been wanting to say.
You know, as much crap that I can talk about Morgz, it's good to finally see him come out of his shell and say, hey, this is the real me, and this is, like, sure, all of his dumb stuff was good for content, but it's good to see him not write a script and actually speak from the heart of how he feels about his channel moving forward, and explain to his fans and everybody why this is the case that's happening. So, you know, as much as I can talk bad about you, Morgz, good on you for this. Just good on you, man.
This is going to be a tough one for me, I'm not going to lie. Now, I've been doing YouTube for 5 years now. I just literally had to check, because it does not feel like 5 years, but as I'm sure you guys know, it started out just me in my bedroom, just a kid with a camera, whose dream was to make YouTube videos. I did gaming videos, I did whatever the hell I wanted really, and I was lucky enough to grow an audience. And
You know, Morgz, honestly, good on you, man. Like, I can obviously talk crap about you for days on end, but like, in the end, at the end of the day, you're just a kid with a camera, and like, you're a kid with a camera who wants to accomplish his dreams of being a famous YouTuber, getting his first subscriber plaque or something like that. And honestly, like, that's what inspired me to start doing reactions and stuff, like, just to get out there and make people laugh. Like, you've been a stepping stone for people to be like, wow, I can just have a camera and make content that'll make people laugh. And honestly, that's something you should treasure, because it's not every day that you get people who are out there making kids laugh and stuff. Like, there's many people out there who I feel like don't get as much recognition as these other big YouTubers. But like, Morgz, as much as you've flexed on people, you've also inspired kids like me and stuff that like, oh, you don't have to have $5,000 equipment to just make videos and make people laugh. So like, it's good. It's good like that you've realized that.
the crazy guy who's always screaming, who's clickbaiting, who's making these weird challenge videos with their parents. And it's true, guys, that's the videos I've been making, and that's how I've been, I guess, portraying myself online to the camera. But the truth is, guys, that isn't...
Yeah, most people who have grown up watching you throughout, I actually did my research on Morgz. Most kids started watching Morgz around 2018 to 2021, so they now know him as like the screaming, yelling YouTuber who spends a crap ton of money. And like, I'm not gonna say that money changes people, because it does for some and not for others, because like, obviously some people it's like an addiction. Like, some people get so addicted to money they just have to have more. But like, Morgz, obviously you've managed to balance it. But yeah, like, people know you now. It's weird for people to look at you now, like what you're making at this video, how you're just calm and like not screaming and like off your edge on something. But like, that's why you don't want to that's why I don't want to falsely portray myself, because I don't want to be something I'm not. I don't want to be like, oh, like, he's bullying people, when I'm not. I'm just reacting how I normally react to something. Like, I don't want to falsely portray myself, and I hope other people don't as well.
Created version of me, I should say. The real me has just been sat here this whole time, scared to really show myself. And it sounds strange for me to say that I've been scared to show the real me on my own YouTube channel, where no one else is telling me what to do or anything, but that has really been the case.
Yeah, honestly, I can get that. If you've acted like one way for your channel on like years on end, and like that's how you've been known to make content, it can definitely be a change. Like, it can be an awakening for some, like a wake-up call. Like, oh wow, this is what it's like to really show myself on the camera, like not me falsely advertising who I actually am. And like, again, that goes back to what I say, like, I don't want to falsely portray myself, because if I do, then like, people will know me as, oh, the kid who's constantly bullying people, and I'm really just out here trying to make people laugh. Because like, I don't want to be seen as a cyberbully or anything, because that's not what I'm trying to do. I really just want to make content for people who can get a laugh out of it. But like, yeah, I mean, I get that. Like, I can understand, like, if you've been one way for so long, it's hard to change like who you are. Like, well, not like who you are, but like how you act on your channel. So yeah, that's definitely...
Explain it was, I started making these challenge videos and started acting more crazy on camera, more hyper, more energetic, and my views and you know, interest in the channel, subscribers started to go up. So I was thinking, you know, okay, let's carry this on.
Yeah, and honestly, like, that goes back to what I said about, like, you realize, like, oh, if I do this, then it brings me X amount of viewers plus X amount of subscribers. So it's like an addiction after a while. And like, I think money has like a little bit of role to play in it, because you're like, oh wow, if I keep acting hyper, I'm gonna make this money. That's why like these big YouTubers like PewDiePie and Mr. Beast, they just acted like them. They didn't let obviously, like, they realized what got more views and stuff, so like they leaned towards that, but they didn't lean towards the fact like, oh, if I make more money, I'm just gonna spend it all and say, hey guys, look what you helped me buy, and like flex it on their viewers and stuff. Like, they haven't let money change them. I think you did a little bit, Morgz, but for the most part, I think you're a pretty good guy. Like, I think me and you could definitely get along, like, outside of YouTube and all this stuff. But yeah, like, you act one way and you realize, oh, it gets me views, so you're like, let me continue acting that, and when you go to be your real self, it's definitely like a change.
Myself that, you know, that was the reason why I was getting so many more subscribers and views, because everybody was just so interested in seeing this crazy character, this crazy version of me. And what that kind of made me think was like, I guess just keep going with that, keep going crazier and crazier, and suppress the real me and hide that inside this like shell of, hey guys, it's Morgz, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, like that's kind of how I've been feeling, and it's a really kind of crappy way to think, guys, because it makes it so hard to like open up. And
yeah, and like what I've been saying like the whole time is like it makes you think that way. Like, you realize what gets you more views, you realize what gets you the subscribers and gets you paid, so then you start leaning into that sort of bad energy, and it doesn't allow you to really like, it makes it harder for you to show who you really are. And I think that's why like most of these YouTubers now lean into this, like Jake Paul, not so much Logan Paul, but like the Paul brothers, more Jake than Logan, but like a little bit of the Paul brothers. Like, Jake was a good guy at the start, but then like he realized what was making him money and stuff, so he started leaning towards that. And now look at him, he's buying Lamborghinis, making music videos with 18 plus content in the background. And like Logan, a little bit of the same thing, but he's more humbled himself. Like, he's realized what makes him happy, and he does what makes him happy. Like, all of these YouTubers who are known for being hyper and stuff, they just lean into this sort of like, it's almost like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just, once you're in it, you can't get out of it. It's like quicksand. Once you're in it, you have trouble getting out of it. Like, it makes it harder for you to open up once you've sort of brought yourself into this bad era. And like, that's what I don't want to get caught up in. I don't want to get caught up in myself, like, portraying this person who I'm not, because like, I'm a good guy in real life. Like, I'm sure most of you would love, like, would hang out with me. Like, I just don't want to falsely portray myself and let like views and stuff take over my life. I just want to make people laugh and stuff. So I like, it goes back to what all I say, the more you lean into the bad energy, the more it's just gonna be
open up. And it makes it hard to be myself, really, because I always have this looming thought of like, what if nobody even likes the real me? You know, what if people just like this crazy version of me, and they don't even actually really care about listening to me talk, and I guess the real kind of more actual laid back version of me.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that's what like not Wi-Fi. I think that's what the internet has done most of these days. Like, all these YouTubers who are known for being hyper and like just being off their edge on something, it brainwashes kids to make them think like, oh, this is how they are in real life. So like, oh, I don't want to hang out with this guy because he's constantly showing off all of his money and showing off how wealthy he is and stuff. I don't want to hang out with a guy like that. Whereas like, you have someone like Mr. Beast who's just himself and doesn't show like, oh, look how much money I have, or like is like hyper or anything like that. He's not. So like, people are like, oh, I'd go hang out with him in real life. He seems like a chill dude. And like, just the more you portray like someone you're not, the more people are gonna just not want to like look at your videos or even like watch you, because you're just being something that you're not. And like you said, it's harder for you to open up, and like, that's why so many YouTubers now are like, money is influencing them. Like Jake Paul, for an example, like I said before. But yeah, I definitely think what Morgz is saying is correct. Like, the more you lean into the bad energy, the more it's going to be harder to pull yourself out and show who you really are.
But recently, guys, I've been seeing more and more comments of people just saying how they miss the old me. And every time I go out in the street and meet you guys, you always say how much more chill I am off camera, and how I should show my real self more. I went on a podcast recently and spoke like I am now. I spoke, and so many of you guys were like messaging on Instagram and stuff like, oh my god, like you're so much different, like you're so different off camera, like when you're not, you know, like playing up to the camera, like you're actually just like a really sound normal guy. And that's the truth, guys, to be honest. Like that's me.
You know, that's good that your fans do still love you, even though, like, you aren't showing who you really are when you're on camera. It's good that your fan base still knows that there is that old Morgan in you. Like, I want my fan base to be like that. Like, oh, Mason's a pretty chill dude. I definitely hang out with him and stuff. And like, it's good to see that like your fans recognize that you're not you're putting a show on for the camera. Like, this isn't how you actually are. And like, it's good to go and talk on podcasts because like it shows how you really are when there's not a camera pushed up in your face and you're making money. Because like, it's good to talk about yourself to other people. It's like, I'd rather talk about myself to other people than have people talk about me, because I don't know what people are saying when I'm not there. But it's definitely good to see that Morgz' fan base still does like him and knows that he's not a lunatic when he's not on cam.
Kid that dropped out of school at age 15 because I love doing YouTube so much and it was my dream, and now I've got 11 million subscribers and everything, and I feel like I'm kind of like wasting it by not being myself and not like actually, you know, opening up a bit more. And you know, I want to feel that connection to you guys again, because it sucks, but you know, I haven't felt that for a long time.
You know, that's good, Morgz. Honestly, good on you for still wanting to be that guy that you used to be. And like, obviously dropping out of school isn't the best idea. But like, it's good that you want to feel connected to your fan base, because from someone who doesn't have a large fan base yet, who's just starting off, I definitely, when I grow my fan base, want to feel more connected to my fan base, because I feel like the more I feel connected to them, the more they can help me out, and like, I can produce content that they'll want to see and enjoy watching, more than just me just posting stuff and they're like, oh, well, this is bad and I don't want to watch it because I don't like it. Like, I feel like being connected with your fan base helps you, because it allows you to like know what your fans want and would like to see you do and stuff. Like, that's why when I grow, I think I already said this, I did. When I grow, I want to be connected to my fan base and like just open up and be like, hey, what do you guys want to see me do a video on and stuff, because I feel like that's definitely a good path to go, feeling connected to your fans.
Listening, because I've been scared and I've been so stuck in this routine of being this crazy Morgz character doing these challenge videos. I've just felt like I don't know how to open up anymore and actually do anything differently.
Yeah, like, that just proves my point. Like, once you've done something for so long, it just becomes routine and habit. Like, once you let yourself just be hyper and like stuff for views and not be who you really are, it changes you. And like, that's why most people say, oh, it's the money that changes people. It's really not. It's the routine that they've done to earn that money, and they just get so stuck in it and they forget how to actually like show themselves on camera. And like, it's, for some people, yeah, it's sad, but some people like, some people you can tell they don't care and like stuff. Like, I don't, definitely when I start to become big, I don't want that to happen. Like, I just want to always be open with you guys and stuff.
My YouTube career, where I'm just kind of done with the bullshit. Like, you know, I just want to be myself again on camera, and I just want to feel like I actually am connected to my audience, and I want to grow that again. And I'm like 19 years old now, almost 20. I'm like an old man, not really, but like, you know, I've grown up a lot, man, and I just kind of want to show, you know, the real me, and I'm confident you guys will like that. I mean, you all say you want to see the real me, and you know, I just want to make fun videos that I really enjoy making and I'm really proud of.
Yeah, and that's like what it all goes back to, just not being stuck in that bad energy, showing who you really are, because I do believe showing who you really are and being connected to your fan base is really what helps you grow your channel, and like just shows people that you care enough to like not be stuck in this lucid world that you're in and just not like be someone who you're not. And it's again like that's how I want to be with my fan base and stuff. But on that note, guys, we are gonna call it a day with this video. I hope you did enjoy, and honestly, I'm honestly surprised to hear this from Morgz. But please do consider hitting that subscribe button. We are on the road to 1,000 subs. You heard it here first, folks. Once we do hit 1,000 subs, I will be dropping a merch lineup called the OG Subs. Yes, I stole from Scrubby, but I'll probably end up calling it like the 1,000 Sub Club or something like that. Please do subscribe because I do want to hit 1,000. It would mean the world to me if you guys did. Remember, if you do go outside, wear a mask. It's been your boy Voltage. Peace out.